It's me again, Jen, your budget picker, and as you noticed, I got another TEMU order in. I've ordered several things, and sometimes you can order like one batch of stuff and they'll kind of divvy it up into different places, and there's a reason why. Because I got 3 separate packages today. One was from Texas, one was from TEMU, and the other one was local as well. So when you get stuff, not all of it is from China, it is here. So the thing I got from Texas, let me show you that first. Here's this puppy. I gotta fix his ear. But I ended up buying the inflatable dogs that you use to pose for clothes, and they were really big. So when I look them up, I only see them sold in sets of 2, one black, one white. So I think I'm going to put those on eBay for separate, price them individually. But this little guy is, I think he's very, he's more realistic than, I don't know, than a lot of stuffed animals, especially the neck. You end up getting a stuffed animal and they end up being really thick. So I think this is going to be perfect for all of those dog clothes that I found. Just got to keep it away from Beans because she tears up stuffed animals. And she was very excited when she saw this because she's like, oh, that must be for me. So it says Tiger Heart, H-A-R-T Toys is the thing on here. And it says, this is Bobby the Boston Terrier. So, yeah. So that's him with his tags. Isn't he adorable? Oh, so I don't know. Does it give it more personality when his one ear is down? Because I could kind of dampen it and kind of, you know, force it to stand up and let it dry that way. But I think this is going to be perfect. Also, his legs aren't just like they have a wire through them where you can bend them. They're like jointed. So it's even better. So that's Bobby. So, I think I paid like $12 for him. He's adorable. The other small package I got had just rings. So I'm going to show these to you. I have fashion rings that I buy to resell in my booth. I have a couple of velvet trays. I have one that's gold tone, one that's silver tone. And I get ones that have like, you know, the clear glass or like a stone of some sort. And I sell them for $5 a piece. So let me see. I got another pin that says, I will put you in a trunk and help people look for you. Stop playing with me. So I have a stand with all these little spokes and I put all my my enamel pins on there. I changed the price. I had been buying them bulk, but not a lot of them were really cute or, you know, recognizable, and I was selling them for $2 each. So I've increased my price to $3.25. I took all of them off the stand. I put all the new ones with the new price, and then I went through, and most of the ones are, I mean, they're cute and everything, but I don't think people are going to pay $3.25. So I'm going to set those aside and put them in my mystery bags. If you go and look, I have a tutorial on how I do mystery bags for my booth. They're doing quite well still. So that's one pin. And then these are what the rings look like. I bought several, so these are just the gold tone ones. So let me put them on a few fingers so you can see. I had getting ones that were stone. These are more like a gemstone look. Here we go. I know. These are all pretty big too, which is nice because some of them you get and they're just like teeny tiny. Okay, you ready? So here's what they look like. So I guess these are like a darker stone. I got green and blue like this purpley color, a clear, a red, another red, purple. So I think they're pretty. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. Let me show them to you. And then here's what they, let me show you what one looks like there on the side. So there's that one. Isn't that pretty? So these end up being, probably this whole bag was probably like $2.50 or something. And I get 5 each, so that's basically $50 right there. And since I pay so cheap, I don't worry about them walking off. I know people steal them. I mean, I totally get that, but, you know, there's only so much you can do about theft. Sadly, it is what it is. Okay, so these were 2 separate packages. The rings, the pin, and then the doggy was in a separate one. Now, here's the big one. Now, I ordered a sweater for myself. I always put some cute shirts in my cart or sweaters, and then I end up taking them off. So this one, I'm like, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I think it was like $17. So let me pull that out. So this is a long sweater. So let me see. Huh. So let's go ahead and open this. I'm gonna try it on. The shirt I'm wearing just says California West Coast. This is actually a Shein, and it's so soft, but I got it at the thrift store. Okay. Oh, I hope this is nice. I hope I like it. Ooh, it's pretty. So there's what it looks like. Oh, it's nice and long. Isn't it pretty? So this came in several different colors, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to buy any other colors till I'm sure. I would like to get maybe a white, like an off-white one. So let me unbutton this. I don't know, since I've been losing weight, I get cold so quick. And it's funny, so many people in the Mochi support group are like, is everybody getting cold? And some people are like, yeah, it's not the medicine. I think it's just losing your padding. Okay. Now, let's see if I can put this on with my bad shoulder. I have to put my arm in first. And then I do know how to dress myself. Is this still buttoned? Okay. I know this is not ideal. There. Okay. What do you think? Yeah, it is still buttoned. There we go. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I really like it. And the sleeves are long. I do have a problem sometimes when I get stuff and then I go like that and it goes. Oh, I really like this. Because I wear a lot of like t-shirts and then I have leggings. And this goes down, I would say, like past my knee. So what do you think? Now I'm not one, I probably wouldn't button this up, but I'd leave it open. I really like it. Yeah, I think this was definitely worth the money. And like I said, I might end up getting another color or two. Oh, that's a relief. You know, I was just like, oh, some things turn out really nice and other things you're like, oh my gosh, this is nothing like I pictured it. Okay, let's dump the rest of the bag and drop stuff on the floor. I did get some brooches. My brooches have been doing really well. I did get some items for my mystery bags, but I get them so cheap I don't really worry about it. So I got 2 packages of these, and then these are the little paratrooper things where they have the little plastic and then you like throw them and they parachute down, and after about 5 times they're so tangled you can't use them anymore. So I got these for the nostalgia factor. I think there's probably 12 in each, but like I said, these were pretty cheap. So those are for my mystery bags. I also got these. There's a ton of these in there, and they're just like the little spinners where you just zzz and they go flying. They're all different colors. So that's a mystery bag item. Let me see. I'm looking for the bigger items. Now, I already got some of these in, but I used them for, I already took them out to my store. Now, these are anywhere from $3 to $6. I'll take it out of the package. And I pay, if it's under 4, I'll buy them. I just took them out today. I priced them for my store. and I put $15 each on these. So I'm interested to see how they do. So let me get this one all set up. They're just so cute. Okay. Now, originally I found one of these and I loved it so much and I bought it for my car. And I always get really a lot of compliments on it. So here's what it looks like. It is a little crocheted hanging plant. Now this one's like almost like an ivy. Isn't that cute? And the bottom is crocheted again. There's like a disc. No, I got a couple that were kind of a little bit hard, like they had a foam or something in them. But isn't that adorable? So I'm hoping somebody enjoys these. So I got some different ones. So there's that one. This one has strawberries on it. I think these two are the same. And then this, yeah, this one's strawberries. Now I got ones that had yellow flowers. I got ones that had white flowers. And some of them have the dark and some of them have a lighter, you know, pot. So what do you think? I just, like I said, I had a batch. I think I got 10 of them. So I went ahead and took them out. I priced them and took them out to my store. So I'm interested to see how they do. But that's those. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Yeah, 3 strawberry and then 2 of the ivy. So it'll be interesting to see how those do. Sometimes you don't know until you just do that. I did pick up some more stickers for my for our mall. I have a couple little boxes that say free kid stickers. So I thought I had already gotten all the stickers, but I just took out some today. So I got some like Disney. I got like Hot Rod, like Hot Wheel car ones. I got animals. I had old time cars. And then I got dinosaurs, and I got one more package of dinosaurs. My daughter loves these. So what I'll probably do is I'll let her go through there and pick out any she wants. And then those will go back out to the store. I like to put stickers on my water bottle. I have emotional support water bottle, do not pet. And then my Dr. Now, this is not water weight. And then my happy little mushroom. My daughter's boyfriend, he jokingly kept calling his water bottle his emotional support water bottle. So when I got that, I got 3 of them. I got one for him, one for me, and one for my daughter. And then this one is going to go on. It says, look at you staying hydrated and shit. So that is going to go on my water bottle. Since I was sick, I tried to get a lot of liquid down when I was ill. And I hadn't been able to get back to how many cups. I drink like 13 cups of water a day. So this is like, I'm on my second half for the day. It's almost 4:30. Okay, now, oh, there are some more rings. Look at that. Okay, these are the silver tone ones. I'll show you a couple, but you got the gist of the other ones. And this is basically the same thing. You know, you cannot see a thing. I'm sorry if you don't like the noise of the bags. They are very crispy bags. So look at that. So there's what it looks like. That's so pretty. You know, it's to have jewelry that isn't real jewelry that you could just like, oh, you know, if you had a dress that color and you just pop that little ring on there. So these will all be priced for $5 each. Here's another bag. So I think I got, these are all the same. So I got gold and silver. And then, ooh, here's some more. Wow, these ones are big. You know, I go through them and then I'm like, oh, I kind of like that one. I'm like, no, put them down. So these have like a gemstone in them, but they also look like they have diamonds on them. These are already sized too. So let me put one of these on. So there's that one. There's what it looks like. And then we have, oh, that one's pretty. So yeah, I'm just going to show you a few so you get the gist. That's what they look like. So that bag has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, so I get these all priced. I put them in another little bag, and then when I go out I straighten those up and add some more. Sometimes if they sit for a little while I'll pull a few and then put the nice ones out just to kind of keep the variety. So there's that one. Throw that one. Oh, there's some more rings. Like, how many did I order? These are almost like a rose gold. So, and there's what some of them look like. So yeah. What else? Brooch. Got a brooch. Got a pin. Wow. Now, when I put my brooches out, I always put new on them because I want people to understand they're not vintage. I want to be completely and totally honest with people. I don't want to say, oh, look at this vintage, and it's not. I don't operate that way. So let me look at the pins I got. This one is, well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. So there's two of those. This one says, and this is true, may life treat you the way you treat animals. I'll tell you something real sad. The place where I used to, the vet we used to take our dogs to is like right off the freeway. You could see it as you drive by. It's just like 5 minutes from here. Somebody about 2 weeks ago took a dog that was starving to death. It was still alive, and they laid it next to the dumpster. So when the vet people got there in the morning, they don't know how long it had been laying out there in the cold. They saw it, they brought it in, and they worked on it, and they were not able to save her. They named her Belle, and just this morning, you know how things get pushed down on the feeds. The police department's looking for these people. The people who took care of the animal are looking for these people, and we have stronger laws in Ohio for neglect and abuse of animals than a lot of states, because we had a newscaster. He was a weather guy for many years in Cleveland. If you know anything about Cleveland, Dick Goddard. He started in Vermilion out west, the Woolly Bear Festival. He was a huge activist with animals. He passed away a few years ago, and they named the law Goddard's Law. So it is, you can get in big trouble for abusing animals in this state, as it should be everywhere. But I just took the picture, went back to my feed, took a screenshot of it, and put it up there. Hey, please, somebody step forward. I would really love to see that person, not persecuted, prosecuted, both. Anywho, okay, I'll move on. That was sad. This pen says, okay, I already read that one. This one, where is it? This one says, I put you in a trunk and I got two of those. Okay, these are the brooches. This one's already coming out of the, these I got to make earrings out of. They're little Evian bottles. So that's what those are for. I got two of these. Aren't they pretty? I think this one, you can barely see. That one's blue and this one's a little more green. These I will sell for probably $7 a piece. I don't remember ordering this one, but it's kind of the planet ones in gold. This one is coming out of the package. Do you remember these back in the day? The leopard with the green eyes. Got one of those. I got two foxes. One is of a fox head, and the other one I have sold. I don't even have any more. I bought, I think, 2 or 3. So there's this one. They have these in different colors. They had like a red one, and maybe one's a little more brown. This one's a little more orangey. But that's what it looks like. And these pins were basically under $1 each. So there's that one. This one is not facing the right way, so you can see it. But I thought this one was adorable as well. People love animals. So this is the back, and this is the front. Oh, isn't he pretty? Ah, so there's him. And then we're down to the last few. There's this one, is this pretty like rhinestone butterfly. And then these two, I don't know if they're the same or if they're different colors, but they're basically the same style. Let's see. So, come on. There we go. So here's the back. And here's the front. It's got this little dangly part on there. Isn't that pretty? So it's got like the amber colors and like a little bit of pink. And then this one is a little different. It's pink and amber, but there's the back. There's the front. So they're pretty. You know, I have a few old brooches that were my mother's and my grandma's. And I worry about wearing them because I'm always worried they're going to come off. So something like this, it would match a coat or a sweater really nice. And if something happens and you lose it, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, that's how I look at it. I also got some of these. These will go in my grab bags as well. They are like the faux leather, what do you call them? Like bracelets. So I got brown and I got black. And these are probably less than $5 for both bags, so there's like 20 of them in there. And then these, it's funny, I had seen these and I ordered them, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have those anymore. So I was like, oh, that's sad. Wait a minute, I found 2 more brooches. This one is just like the butterfly I showed you, but this one's in silver tone. And then this one is like the cameo ones, but it's in black. There's the back. There's the front. So I look these over real good and make sure nothing's loose. Also, when I take them out, I always look in the bottom of the bag to make sure it ain't nothing fell off. And then these are the last items. I bought these, and then they said, oh, we don't have them, and then I ended up getting them. So I'm like, I think I ordered. These are adorable. These would be very cute. Oh, I have to keep these away from my dog. They're little piggies. Oh, and I just hit my elbow. I do no editing here, so you gotta suffer along with me. My dog, I have my door closed for my office, but she would love to hear these. So, did I buy a whole bunch of them? Yes, I did. So these will go in my grab bags. I think I might put one over here. I have little animals on my, next to my monitor. I have like a brass snail. I have a gorilla, and I have a little teeny mouse and a turtle. Here's my little mousy mouse. So, yep, I hear somebody. What? You hear the squeakies? So that's all I got. So I hope you enjoyed this haul. I did have a comment last time, and I left it on there because if somebody has a problem with what I'm doing, or they're like, hey, why about this, or why, I'm totally fine with that. The only messages I erase, and I don't get them real often, as I start getting more subscribers, the more nastiness that comes with that, sadly. So if something's truly nasty, I will just delete it. If something is just like, well, I don't know about that, or I don't agree with that, that's fine. That's fine. I'll give you an answer. I'm not going to keep going back and forth with you, but I'll give you an answer. So I had a comment of some sort, was like, on the last TEMU haul, was like, well, so you are mean to tell me that you buy stuff from TEMU and then you sell it? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, you know, well, who would choose to buy, who would choose, you know, why, you didn't make them yourself? And I said, Walmart and Amazon don't make the stuff they sell. Do you think there's a bunch of like Amazon elves in the back room like putting stuff together to sell? No, this is commerce. Somebody makes it, they sell it to someone else, and then they sell it. It's how stuff is done. So if someone finds that offensive, or if you're watching this and you're like, whatever, you can feel any way you want. I will continue to do me and my business, and I'm okay with that. So if you don't agree, you don't like it, that's it. That's fine. I don't care. But yeah, so it was like, well, it's like, okay, you know? So somebody's like, well, why this and that? Well, I'll tell you, you know, and I've had several things coming from within the United States, so I don't know how exactly all that's working, but I will continue to buy accessories and things for my booth and things to give to people that make people happy. The stickers have gone really well, the free ones I gave out at the store. Yesterday when I worked at my store, I had a couple of like preteens go through, and you never, it's like one of those things where, it's like, oh, does your child need a kiddie meal? And they're like, no, I'm not a kid. But I think even adults love stickers. So I took them out and I was like, hey, here's some, and they're like, oh, they started digging through them. So I said, take a couple because I have a lot of them. And I have 2 boxes, one at 2 of the different, we have 3 registers, 2 are almost always open. So that's where I put them. And it's kind of fun. The kids sitting there kind of, come on, we want to go. And then the parents, paying and doing their transaction. And it's like, here, let me keep you occupied. So they've been doing really well. And the 2 preteen girls, they were so excited. Look at this one. Look at this one. So, I mean, it was definitely a good idea. I mentioned it to the owners at the store. And he's like, yeah, I don't care if you want to do that. So I'm like, no, I'm going to pay for them. It's only going to be like $5-6. And then people can take them. I don't care. That's fine. I want to contribute and make our store a better place. So, yeah. So that is all I got this time. Very happy with the sweater. I might go back in and buy another one. But everything I got today, I'm very happy with. It looks good. It's exactly what I wanted. I was mostly worried about the sweater, and I was mostly worried about this dog. But you could see, I mean, he's well proportioned. I think he'll be great. So I will be doing my pictures. Maybe I'll end up doing a video or at least a little segment of that once I get the clothes out and then start modeling them. This table back here, I just take everything off and then I drape a piece of fabric, and then the brick wall wallpaper is just my background. So I will be doing that this week because I think I got like 20. I also did look on TEMU, and they do sell dog clothes. They are a pretty good price. And that might be something I might want to consider in the future, maybe, to sell at my booth. I don't know. I'm always looking for ideas and coming up with different things to, I want people, a lot of times when they walk in my booth, oh, wow, look at this. Hey, Mom, look at this. Wow, that. That's what I want. I want somebody to come in and feel warm and fuzzy when they're in my space. Speaking of my space, the 13th, which I think is a week from Monday, is our next restocking day. So I will be doing a video then. I'm pulling out all my winter Christmassy stuff, and I don't know what I'm going to put. I have a front display in the front that I change that out every month and a half. So you go through summer, and then you go through fall, and then you go through winter, and then after, well, we're in January, it's kind of like, what do I do now? So I have nautical, I have my wine stuff. I have a whole bunch of different things that I have groups of things, so I will probably take that in. So that's it. That is all. I'm sorry if this video is long, but I appreciate you tuning in. So if you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me a little doggy emoji? So I know you're one of the people who stick around. Yes, sickos. No, I'm kidding. But I appreciate you tuning in. I know your time is in demand, and I do appreciate when you spend a little bit of me. I hope you get a chuckle, and I hope you, walk away from this video feeling a little bit better. And, sometimes the world is just so serious, and all the weird things that are going on. There's sometimes you just need to, like, tune out and just, like, we have a good time for a little bit. So I hope that served that purpose. Please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions about TEMU, or anything else, that's fine. Just leave them in the notes below. And if you really want to be mean, your comment will be deleted. So, okay. So that is it. I will see you guys next time. And until then, happy picking.